I believe that men would genuinely be happier if they went after women on their level.
Men will be happier if they marry within their league, they marry their level, not looking for a woman that is way above their standard and they're trying to, tame the woman and be like, I want to make you come from your high standard to my low standard. I feel like relationship will be better that way. But men these days, they choose women that are way higher than them in standard, and they expect the woman to come down, and when the woman doesn't come down, they say she's not respectful, she's not submissive, and all of that. Let me go ahead and roll this clip for you all to watch to the end, then we'll come back and talk about it.
What I'm about to say does not come from a place of misandry, because I know some of y'all genuinely hate men, and that's between you and God. What I'm about to share is a genuine observation, okay? I believe that men would genuinely be happier if they went after women on their level. This is not me coming from a place of ego and just thinking that I'm so fucking amazing. This is a real life observation. Men would be happier if they went after the girl that is aligned with what they are willing to offer. It just is what it is. But they want to go after girls that have stuff going for themselves, girls that have standards. I'm not even trying to be like that, but girls that have hopes and dreams. Some guys should stay away from women that are ambitious and go for the girl that all she want to do is have a man and be a mom or be a housewife. Why you going after a bitch that wants to run a Fortune 500 company one day, or a bitch that wants to be an astronaut, or like, why are you going after somebody that their life is not going to be centered around you if you know that that's what you need, bro? If you're not on a level where it's like you want to run with the big dogs, like, why date a girl that wants to start a business if you know you don't want to start a business? You know you're not ambitious. Why bring her down, bro? Why have petty ass arguments for no reason? Why feel emasculated every moment of your life? Go be with a bitch that like bums. I mean, I'm not even trying to come off like that, but for real, there is a lid for every single pot. And you trying to force yourself into this girl's reality when y'all are just not aligned, bro. You're the loser in that dynamic. Go date somebody that does not, go be with somebody that's not aware that you're a loser. Like, there's so many people that just, there's so many women that just want a man. They want to go after the bitches that's cool being by themselves. That's what I don't understand. And then that's what makes me believe that you're on assignment by me. Because if you know we're not equally yoked, what the f are you even over here for, bro?
Hey beautiful people, how are you all doing today? It's your girl Myra Davis, and I'm back again with another interesting video. Where is the lie for what you just said? Like, this is just on period. You cannot say you want a woman that would have children for you and you're setting for a woman that is saying out loud that she doesn't want children. You cannot say you want a woman that will cook and clean and be traditional man for you, traditional woman for you, but you go and meet a lady that is telling you, I want to work, I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom, I don't want to ever stay at home to do this, I want to always go to work and make money. And when you now go for these women, you feel like you're going to, groom them or probably make them to think in your direction. And when they don't think in your direction, you all say, the men start coming for the women and be like, they're not submissive, they don't have respect, they don't do this, they don't do that. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. I have interesting issues to share with you, or women coming out to most of them agreeing with what she has to say. So let's go ahead and watch the stitches together, and I'll be back at the end of all the stitches.
Why you going after a bitch that wants to run a Fortune 500 company one day?
It's because these men be overestimating what level they on. Men have always had nothing but the audacity And that's what has gotten them so far. A man will see a woman who has her own place, her own business. She's really beautiful, okay? She might not be like the next Beyonce or whatever the fuck, but she fine. And then they'll look at themselves looking like a broke Kevin Hart, sharing a place with 3 people, which I understand this economy. But you also gotta understand what you bring to the table. And he'll have no aspiration, no goals, no dreams, can't hold conversation. And he think he on the same level as a woman who's out here working her ass off to be better every single day. They be overestimating because all a man will ever have is the audacity. Yeah. A man will get 1 degree and think that he deserves Rihanna. A man will start making 6 figures and think that his little funky 1-bed apartment about to turn into the Playboy Mansion. Not that he's about to buy a Playboy Mansion, but that hoes will be running around like it's the Playboy Mansion. A man will always have nothing but the audacity.
What I'm about to say does not come from a place of...
This is a quote from the comedian Trevor Noah, pictured here, and his mother, pictured here in a younger photo with him, talking about her views of marriage and traditional men. The way my mother always explained it, the traditional man wants a woman to be subservient, but he never falls in love with subservient women. He's attracted to independent women. He's like an exotic bird collector, she said. He only wants a woman who is free because his dream is to put her in a cage. Now, expanding upon that quote, I definitely think it adds into what this previous creator that I stitched was saying, where these men will go for women out of their league. Like professionally, personality-wise, will go after these women and then want them to shrink themselves in order to fit them into their lives. And part of that comes from, I believe, as part of it is jealousy of these women and their ambition and their goals and their drive. And they literally see these women living these good, decent lives and make it their life's goal to like be like, I gotta get in there, I gotta mess with her, she's living too good. And also, again, going back to the part of caging her, like these are men that will literally cause problems in women's lives and make their lives so hellish. And again, ask them to shrink themselves, to belittle themselves, to downgrade their career, even though a big part of their personality is being ambitious, is being outspoken. Because again, a lot of these men are deeply jealous of these women. And again, like the quote was saying, their dream is to put her in a cage, because a lot of these men, again, because of the jealousy, want to break these women, want to succeed in breaking these women and breaking their goals for these women because of jealousy. A part of it is jealousy, but also going for women out of your league says a lot about your status as a man. A lot of men will go for women outside of their league specifically to make themselves look good. They know they don't have much going on. They know they don't have much to offer. But if I'm a 5, but I can pull a 10 and really make her believe that I'm the best that she's ever going to get, it's the best social capital for them to be able to be like, hey, look, I pulled this really great gal. She's beautiful, ambitious, and she has money. Because it's really a bragging meter of, look at this woman who elevates my social status. Me being with her elevates my social status. It makes me look better to have this woman on my arm. And also, again, like adding to that ego of, look, I have tamed this wild woman. Look at all the things I made her do, all the things that I made her stop doing, or all the changes she made for me. I definitely do think a huge part of ego comes into that, of wanting to control this woman and wanting to succeed in breaking her and conquering her. Whereas subservient women who do want to cook and to clean and to be a traditional woman, there's no fun in that. There's no fun in conquering a traditional woman. There is fun in conquering a non-traditional woman, of saying, look what she did for me. Look, she turned down this job for me. She was going to go do this, but like, see, look, she loved me so much. I told her no, and she said no. That's what a lot of these men get. They get a weird satisfaction out of knowing that they broke you, essentially.
that they pretty much made you their own and got you to center them as much as possible, and also in certain essences break your self-esteem as well.
Genuinely be happier if they went after women.
I oftentimes feel like I was sitting here to help, so I got you. What you're missing is they do not care about happiness, yours or theirs. They don't. They go after women that are out of their league because they want to feel the feeling of getting somebody that they couldn't get. Not love, not understanding, not peace, not patience. I got something that I didn't think I can get. Pat on the back. Now, most women are like, why would they do that? Because they want to. They like it. See, on my page, it's very knowledgeable. It's very much the more you know. If you're trying to understand men from a woman's perspective, you will be confused every time. Before y'all comment about being a pick-me, it's not. I don't give two shits about being picked. I'm trying to help you. Because I get on this app and I see women stressed out, struggling, crying, in situationships, hurt, because they don't understand. So I'm just offering understanding. Because knowledge is power. And the more you know, the better you do. Going after someone on their level and getting them is boring. Super. I lost my voice last night, so I apologize. I don't have a fried voice. I don't. I promise. Men work in opposites. So when they say they want peace, they're chaotic as fuck. Yeah. When they say they need honesty, they're about to lie to you like their life depended on it. It's always the opposite. Because they start from lack. So they want to obtain things. Women start from abundance. So they start at 100. Men start from 0. So they want to get things. So always think opposite. So always the opposite. If you want to know a man, listen to him, and what he says, it's the opposite if it doesn't match his actions. But that's it. That's it.
That is aligned with what they are willing to offer.
Because they want to conquer you. It has nothing to do with them going after women that align with their values and what they're willing to offer. It has everything to do with them seeing you as something to be earned, something to be chased, and then something to be tamed. If you have two women and they go up to one and they say, hey, jump, one might say how high. The other one's going to say yourself. They're going to go for the one that just yourself, because they've never been taught to go for something that's actually what they desire. They've been taught that you conquer, you tame, you lay claim to something that doesn't want you there. They think it's a game. Something about breaking a woman down for them to their level brings them more joy than going for a woman that's actually what they want, because they don't actually want that woman. They never did.
Believe that men would genuinely be happier if...
Let's hone in on this topic, because I too feel men genuinely would be happier if they dated women on their level. But I agree with this creator that men will literally go after women that they know that they cannot sustain, keep up with, match, etc., etc. It's also kind of a little sickening because they know that. And I saw another lady say on TikTok that men date women who, like, the future they see themselves being, like that future person. And coming from someone who's been in this situation twice already, where I've had my spouse resent me, my first relationship, which was like 7 years, and then my second relationship, which was like 2 years, having a man resent you because you are ambitious and you want more in your life is a real thing, and you will be mistreated, and they will play on your top, all because you have goals.
Because if you know we're not equally yoked, what are you even over here for, bro?
Yes. Talk about this with my friends all fucking time. I don't understand it. I don't get it. For context, please just go watch her video. I feel like this also derives in mental maturity as well, right? For me, I like to say that I'm a very mentally sound person. And that's speaking volumes, because I used to mess. But after growing up and maturing, I've become a very emotionally sound person, and I mostly think very logically when it comes to certain situations instead of going into it with an emotional reaction. With that being said, if you want to go into a romantic connection with me, I require a lot of communication. I'm not talking about reassurance, I'm talking about communication. For example, if we get into a heated argument or a discussion, I don't believe in yelling at each other. I don't believe in my voice going higher than this octave. I believe that we should be able to come together as adults. I tell you my perspective, you tell me your perspective, and we go from there. And respectfully, if that is something that you're not wanting to do at that moment, I'm going to let you have your space to gather your own thoughts together before we can come together and communicate. I'm not going to pop up. I'm not going to blow your phone up. I'm not going to blow your mama phone up. I'm not going to blow your friend's phone up, because that to me means that you're operating out of ego, and I want to operate out of love. So when you get your shit together emotionally and you want to talk, we can communicate and go from there. I let this be known in the beginning of all my romantic connections, and the men be like, oh God, you're so mature, and I love that about you, like blase, like hopefully this is not fake. And then we start the romantic connection. All of a sudden I'm all nonchalant. Now all of a sudden I don't care enough about you because I'm not doing that. I'm not chasing you, so I don't care. I'm not blowing you up, so I don't care. I'm not keying your car, so I don't care. I'm not popping up at your house, so I don't care. I just be baffled because I'm like, I told you how I handle conflict. Why are you wanting me to do these things to you? It's not normal to be hit up beside your head. It's not normal for a person to have your phone password. It's not normal to be blowing up your phone at all nights. And I should know this because I used to be that girl. So every time I get into a romantic connection with someone, it always fails because, I don't know, men just love to be emotional. Well, the men that I've dated, shall I say, they love to be emotionally manipulated, and they love to be toxic. They love that pull, chase, cat and mouse situation. Not here. I'm not chasing anybody. My shoes are in my closet. I'm not chasing no one. And they swear they want a girl who has this type of ideology. They swear they want a girl who is not gonna do all of that. But when they have it in front of them, they complain. Why are you messing with me? There are girls who are willing to do that. Go do that. Go be with them. Like, if that's your spiel, there's a specific type of partner for everyone. And if I'm not that partner, leave me alone. Rather than bashing me and trying to bring me down and want me to come to that level. Like, I'm not raising my voice at you. I'm not doing that. So, I don't know. That's just something that I've also endured, besides the whole, them not being in the same, wavelength as me.
I want to go after girls that have stuff going for themselves.
It's because misery wants company. From what I've seen and examined of a bunch of men, and it's not just men, it's just in general losers, that when they see a winner or someone that's amazing, they want to be around that person to drag them down to their level. They're jealous. And men with their misogyny, they're like, I can't believe this woman is so successful. I want to drag her down. I want to make her a housewife. But yeah, it's so genuinely mind-boggling because I see that with a lot of my friends. They're such bad bitches, they're so cool, but as soon as they're with the man, suddenly they go down. They're not as cool anymore. And I'm just like, why? And it's just because, oh, well, Chad said he doesn't like this, Chad doesn't said he like that, but what do you like? And truth is because most guys are scared of cool, amazing girls. They're jealous of that. They don't think they deserve it, so they go after those people so they can tame them and bring them down to their level. And that's just what I see a lot with a lot of guys. And they won't stop, because the worst part is some of y'all girls fall for this and become and dull yourself down for this guy. I can call out so many of my friends that dumb themselves down for guys. I'm just like, why? And they're like, oh, let me live in my delusion. Let me live. I love my delusion. You don't. You're in pain. You clearly want something that you're never going to get. These are just my rants, and I'm ranting in the dark. Absolutely go check the original video I did. She says some amazing stuff.
They want to go after the bitches that's cool being by themselves.
This is very true. I had so many men try to holler at me even after I told them no. And it's one particular person, this one particular man that really taps into his ego and pride to try to conquer me. That shit don't work with me. I see right through all that shit. And that lets me know you're an abuser.
Because why you have to do all that to try to get me? Huh? I ain't dumb. I know all the signs. Scary. Side eye. And it's true. Like, we literally gotta find the people that aligns with us, that's on our level. You men. No, I'm not gonna say you men. Some of you men are very unrealistic with yourselves. Like, you trying to date a woman that's a CEO and want to get mad when she gets all the attention because she's very successful and you're not. Make it make sense. If anything, she should be your motivation. And it's the other way around too. Don't be jealous of that woman because she got it going on. No, but for real though, like, it's getting weird, really, really, really weird out here. Like, it's so strange. And that's why I stay in my little bubble, because I see right through everything. Even if I don't want to see it, I see it. But, you know, everybody got their own thing. So, you know, I guess.
If you're still here, kindly put your thoughts, your comments, your suggestion, your opinion down in the comment section. All opinions are accepted, of course, if you put them down respectfully. Men will be much more happier if they choose women within their league, not above their league. You all agree with me that men can be jealous most of the time. It reminds me of a video that a particular man did, one of my shorts videos, my videos I posted as short, where the man was like, your biggest enemy can be your partner. And that's when you're making so much money, you're way more successful than them. They get very jealous and they want to turn or bring you down. Because coming from a man, and almost a lot of people agree with that statement coming from him. So what are we trying to say? My own is that, why would you want to have a romantic relationship with someone that has given you, that you've seen that this person is successful, this person is way above my league, and you want to come and meet the person and be like, oh, I want us to have a romantic relationship together, but then you expect the person to come down to your level. And when the person doesn't come down to your level, she's not a good woman. She's not, you know. And that is why, just like one of the teachers, like, that is why when you see someone that is very successful, most women are successful without a man. If you see a woman that is very successful, she has either distanced herself from a man, or she doesn't even have a man. If you see a successful woman, most of them do not have men around, or they've distanced men around them. So when you see a woman that is basically successful without a man, and now you're like looking at her success, like, what's going on? Your success has dropped. You see them, they're in a relationship with a man. Why does it happen that way? Because I don't know. I just meant trying to drag us down, because I remember a video I posted last year, which is behind every unsuccessful woman, or behind every unsuccessful woman, there is a man. There is always a man behind every unsuccessful woman. Why do these men always try to drag us down? This is just like, it doesn't just make sense. It doesn't add up. Why do you have to go and meet someone that is above your league, and your brain is telling you, I'm going to change our mind? That is why you see them going to meet child-free by choice women that say, I don't want to ever have children, but they go and meet them and be like, don't worry, I'll get married to her. That's why I've read a lot of Reddit stories about this whole situation. A woman will say she doesn't want to have children. The man will also say, I don't want to have children as well. Don't worry. Let's just continue with this relationship. And they go ahead and get married. Before you know, the man will start telling you, I've changed my mind, I want to have children. And later on, if you find out what happened, they'll tell you that, I was thinking that I was going to change your mind when we get married. Oh, you're just saying all of that. They just feel like a woman cannot just decide to have her own decision. Oh, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do, blah blah blah. They feel like, once I marry you, I will change you. Once I marry a successful woman, she will be in the house. That's why you see some women, some men, some circle of men will come up and laugh and be like, don't mind that, she's successful, I'll be no problem. Let me get her pregnant. She will be humble. let a man knock her inside the house, she won't go anywhere anymore. Because men just feel like they can just put a woman inside the house as a stay-at-home mom, and that is just it. That is what they think. They think that they can just bring a woman from above and drop her down. But do they even know that if you pick a woman within your league or even below your league, probably things will be okay with them. I don't think that they're going to have any issue. And one of the situations, like, they don't care. They don't care about your happiness. They don't care about their happiness. Their own is to bring you down. Their own is to win and be like, oh, nobody could get that girl. I was the one that got that girl. The pride, the ego that I got the girl that nobody was able to get. That is just why most of them are with some kind of people in their relationship. That is why most unsuccessful men are with some successful women in relationship, because they felt like they got the girl. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section, and thank you so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and kindly turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified when I upload interesting video like this one. And I'll see you all in my next one.